So I've been talking about the new Ninjago set wave so much recently, but I was taking another look at the Promo Bricks article earlier on, and one thing really did just hit me. It's almost like the classic pattern for Ninjago set waves is happening yet again. And so in today's video, I'm going to be going over that and expressing my general concerns and thoughts regarding the brand new upcoming Ninjago set wave. Now first of all, let me just preface this entire video and discussion by just saying that overall this set wave does sound really intriguing, with the returning villains, the Crystal King, and the Crystal King sets especially, and also this entire gold colour scheme thing they've got going on. It all just sounds really interesting and makes me really curious, and it's also a breeding place for just loads of Ninjago theories and overall discussions. But there is one thing that's really just been on my mind ever since I took another look at this Promo Brick set list and kind of just took the set names a little bit more, and that is the simple fact that so many of these sets are vehicle type sets, and we're barely getting any basic structure type sets. Now what I mean by that is simply just the set wave is dominated by bikes, dragons, any kind of mobility sets. That is basically what is dominating the wave, and it's really rare in this upcoming wave for you to actually find a proper structure set. Now, given the only actual structure set we do really properly get here is the Crystal King Temple, and I guess you could kind of count the Crystal King set on its own, because I think that's basically going to be some kind of crazy big action figure type thing, so I'm not really going to be counting that as a mobility vehicle type set, but the rest, just constant dragons and these raiders that we've been hearing so much about, it's honestly just not looking good, and it's looking to be one of those really boring Ninjago set waves. Now, a common kind of trend with Ninjago sets in the past has always been the fact that we always get vehicle sets. So many waves in the past have been dominated by that, but this is where the pattern of this entire thing comes into play, because there have also been lots of other waves where there's been plenty of main structure kind of builds and sets within a certain Ninjago wave. So it's like kind of this pattern where one wave could be filled with vehicles and the next would be filled with structure, temple, building kind of sets, which is just really strange, because I know a lot of fans do just love these big temple structure sets as opposed to these big vehicle sets and these constant dragons. I mean, don't get me wrong, vehicles and dragons are good when there's slightly less of them. There has to be a balance here, if you guys get where I'm coming from with this. There has to be a solid balance between constant vehicles and really good solid temple builds. But when there's not really a balance, dominated by, you know, these slightly more boring bikes and raiders and dragons, it just slowly does become a problem, and it's like Ninjago is just turning into one of those more boring Lego themes in terms of the sets. And to be honest, I'm just not really liking the direction they seem to be going in, because this has been happening quite a fair bit for the last few set waves now. And yeah, I'm just not really too happy with these bikes in these sets constantly, and I think that is definitely a common opinion shared by most of the community. So I'm just kind of a little upset and definitely kind of worried regarding where Ninjago is going to be taking this kind of trend in the future, and I just hope that this, you know, kind of takes a step back within the future, and I hope that they do more temple sets as a main thing in future set waves as opposed to these vehicle sets, because sometimes it just feels slightly too kid-oriented, and you know, that's totally a good thing and it's understandable. Ninjago is a kids theme, but I think there still has to be a balance between really cool looking temple builds and, you know, just any kind of structure builds for that matter actually, and bikes and vehicles. But that's just my thoughts on it, and yeah, I hope you guys see what I'm trying to get across in this video. And yeah, that is basically all I've got to say for this one. As usual, if you did enjoy today's video, please do consider dropping a like on it. If you are new to the channel and are interested in seeing a lot of content very similar to this, then please also do consider subscribing to the channel with that notification bell turned on. With all of this being said though guys, I will see you all in my next video, coming out very soon. Goodbye.